Hello there everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. Join us here at Ipswich at the top end of the ATS Gemma Phase 1 route, Great Eastern Main Line. We're in the 755 and yeah, we're going to be heading down to Felixstowe. It's about a 20-minute journey or so, but it should be nice, sort of a nice little run to get us back onto the Gemma route. We are pretty much ready to, well actually we were due out about 30 seconds ago, so let's be fairly quick getting this set up. We are 2 Romeo 1-4, 2 Romeo 1-4, and we are stood at signal Charlie Oscar 313. So 313, whack that in. DRA can come off, and I think we're pretty much ready to go. Let's get the doors shut. Oh, we haven't done the PIS. Let's have a little look at that. 2 Romeo 1-4, 2 Romeo 1-4, 2. Sometimes they're not always set up, so it won't always go through. Let's see. Anyway, doors are shut. Let's set that to forward. We'll get that up to 40. Found that, and let's get going. We're going to be calling at Westerfield, Derby Road, Trimley, and Felixstowe Town. I'm just going to sort of wing it out ahead. The cooker not recognised. Journey adjust menu. No, don't turn off. I want you back. That one. That one. Felixstowe. There it is. Confirmed destination only. Lovely. It's another way you can do it. That should be. There you go. Cool, now we can dark screen it. So it should now say Felix still on the front. There you go. There's Alan there. I mean, that's meant to be a young Alan Thompson. As we head across, heading out of Ipswich. I must say, this is actually not my first run on this route. I did do a video before this, which was Ipswich. It was meant to be going down to London, but only made it as far as Manningtree. And then the 755 decided basically not to lock the doors. So the doors, even though we were pressing the lock doors button, they just weren't closing. And then even on the external cam, well, in the train was saying they were closed, but on the external cam they were open. It was a mess. So I thought, let's just do a nice Felixstowe branch service, and then we'll get ourselves back into the horrors of going down to London on this route. Actually, yeah, this route doesn't really run that well, but I thought now we've got a new PC, maybe it'll run better, but we'll see. So a nice little introductory run just on this section. Well, you can see where we're going if I show you here. Felixstowe, which is down here, so that's where we're heading, down there. I think we've driven this branch like once. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. The overhead wires are now gone. So that was good that I turned on the diesel engine before we left. I was thinking, I'm pretty certain it's not electrified down here, as the last time we ran down here was in the 170, but that was going up the other way. Yeah, so we'll be cautious on this run. I'll screw it up in any way. Good thing is, this thing here tells us the speeds, or tells us what the speed currently is, and also gives us the distance we travelled so far. So the first stop was what, 3 miles or so? 2-3 miles, so we can sort of use that to gauge when it will be. Let's get a little flyby shot. Alright, yeah, to Felix. I can't remember what Felixstowe looks like. I was in the station. I know Felixstowe is home to the Europort, which is where you always have to go on Euro Truck Sim. So you've got a massive port there, and that's about it. And I think Harwich, which is the other side of Felixstowe, you've got like the passenger ferry or for passenger terminals. Yeah, I think this is more just a sort of, yeah, big freight dock, sort of freight yard. Yeah, big freight area. A single yellow. Because I think at the moment we're on the... Is it the East Suffolk line? This line goes up to Lowestoft. Lowestoft? And we turn off of here. I think. No, that's probably where we turn off coming up now then. And yeah, we can't be too far off the first stop, which was at Westerfield. What's the speed going to be across the junction? .40. Oh, here it is. This must be it here. Westerfield. See, the field of view on this is quite far back. You almost want to zoom in just a tiny bit. Right, we're 4 coaches, probably right to the end of the platform here. But let's not get an external arrival shot, because that's only going to go wrong. Cool. And do the doors. This is Westerfield. Oh yeah, the East Suffolk lines. So I guess maybe the one to Felixstowe counts as it as well. We got a time when we're leaving? No, no time, so just leave when we're ready, I guess. How far is it to Derby Road? 2.5 miles, that's not too far. Okay, well... Press the door close button. There you go, doors are now shut. So I'll set that to 35. Right, off we go. I think it's just one train on this branch that goes backwards and forth. I think it's an hourly service. Would be quite a nice job to end up with, just Felixstowe and back. You know, do that a few times in the day and then go home. And I assume it's also DOO as well. Again, I'm not really familiar with this area. Is it DOO? I think quite a lot of the trains are. In fact, I don't think you could even get guard mode on this train. Is there even a signal button on here? Is that it there? Oh, there is. Circling up to the right. Okay, it does. Yeah, there is. What lines have conductors on which have the Flirt trains? Let's just be cheeky and press the bell quickly. Oh. Doesn't have the usual hotkey there, but see. It was only 2.5 miles, so it wasn't that far. And platform 2 we're coming into. And this line tends to have a fair bit of freight as well, because well, you've got the Felixstowe docks there, or the port. So probably quite useful that there's only an hourly service on here for passenger trains, and they can fit in some freight trains. Advice 50. Probably not too far off Derby Road. Just taking it steady. We don't really know this this route very well. Junction, is this one of the branch lines going off here? You got something with a junction indicator there. Keeping an eye out. There's maybe double track. So could this be the station coming up, a passing loop? Keeping it steady just in case. Bit of concentration. Oh, and it's, yeah, that must be, there's a station there. Okay, that was alright. How long's the platform here? Probably a 4-coach platform. Yeah, that's like it. Well, this is Derby Road. Here we are. Right, do that, and do the doors. It feels like good having the hardware, just press the door buttons. So cool. I can't imagine you'd sit here for long. It seems like a fairly quiet place. There's a few houses around. What's the next stop then? Trimley. Oh, blimey, 8 miles. Wow, I thought they were all close on this branch. Huh, maybe not then. Still about 10 miles to Felixstowe town. Gosh. Alright. Well, actually, quite usefully, we're on 6 miles at the moment, so let's say 8 miles. So by 14 miles, well, by about 13 miles, we'll start slowing down. Which would be quite a good indicator. Let's watch the train leaving. Slipping out of Derby Road. Oh, apologies, everyone. It's almost like you've got like a loco in the middle of the train. There's multiple units usually have sort of engines underneath, a couple of coaches within the unit. These ones, it's just sort of the engine right in the middle. It's almost like a loco, sort of in the middle, but not, but sort of. What is it, 50 the whole way? That'd be quite slow if it was. 50 for like 8 miles or so. But yeah, now I have got the ATS sub again, we can do a bit more of the Gemma route. I just hope it's been somewhat improved performance-wise. I mean, we have got a new PC now, so maybe that will run it better. But the route, I mean, some of the original Great Eastern Main Line, crap when it comes to stability and performance. Like even, yeah, the original Great Eastern Main Line, for some reason, I have no idea why, it just runs horribly. And it's like old. It's like, what? How? What did they do with it to make it run so bad? Control F. So this train was quite daunting when we first drove it, like the 745. As it's sort of, it was basically an expert train, this one. It was actually not too bad, it's fairly straightforward. I mean, it doesn't beat a 170 or a 321 or 322, but these are alright. Trouble is now with Greater Anglia, like all of their trains are flirts. And there's no variety anymore. You know, 156s, 153s, 170s. It's just one, well, just 755s and 745s. No 90s anymore with Mark 3s. The good days are over. And we could probably start slowing down once we get to about 13 or 14 on the thing there. 8 miles and 20 chains. Chains is 80 chains in a mile. So 8 miles 20 chains, 8 miles and a quarter. So now we are on there. Oh, and actually, looking at the PBC, the PBC Pro by TS Controllers should be coming out sometime mid-May. And it's going to be like 280 quid or something like that for the standard version of it. So quite a bit, but I'll probably pick it up, especially as we do a lot of TSC and a lot of trains with PBCs. It'll be quite nice to sort of have the hardware to use it. Just gonna have a little shot of the train and hope none of the alarms go off. Spamming E as we go along. Travel distance calculated, what? Does E not do the DSD? No, it does. It's weird. Travel distance calculated. What was that? Huh? Hang on, let's slow down. What's that noise? E. What does E do on the outside? It's not like some sort of like perhaps E on the outside. No, it wouldn't be. No, some sort of like train length counter. But that would be a way to have on a passenger train, unless these weirdly do. Huh. I'm not too sure. Should be about 3 miles or so now from Trimley, if it is as it says it is. Quite handy having the distance counter there. Quite a simple route, this one though. Bit like, I suppose, a bit similar feel to, well, the Bitton and Wherry, which are fairly close to this. We will do some more of the Bitton line at some point. It's a long old run up there. Not quite like Wherry, but every run on the Wherry lines is like 40 minutes, and then Bitton up to Sheringham is about 1 hour. About 65 at the moment, just yeah, we probably aren't that far off now. Should be about 2 miles, I reckon. But if you made it this far in the video, thanks all for sticking in, and so yeah, we make our way to Felixstowe town. A place there we've been once. Oh, hang on, hang on, let's slow down fairly quickly. Got a passing loop coming up, some sort of junction indicator, so let's just slow down. Okay, not just yet, this might be the loop for the station, maybe. Could be a giveaway for it. Few houses as well. I might be coming up to Trimley. Got a footbridge there as well. This could be it coming up. Warning for a 30 if you're going across to the right. Cool, I don't think we're that far off then. Oh no, it's not. It's the... Probably just round this corner, isn't it? Maybe. Trimley, where are you? Is it there where the cursor is? There's something there, I think. Yeah, I can see something there. So I think we're coming up to it now. There's a few. Yeah, there's a station there. That must be it. Cool. Well, we know we're not going across the points here, so... So that's what, 30 miles an hour. So I wonder if this is sort of a suburb of Felixstowe. As I mean, looking at the track, or how far it was only about 1.5 miles more to Felixstowe town. It's been quite a nice run, this one. Quite a short platform as well. I'm just assuming we're all stops on here as well. I can't imagine this would be not Trimley. Yeah. Oh, AWS. And we're on the AWS magnet. That's not very good. We're very close to the magnet. We are pretty much on it. Yeah, short platform here. So has the back opened? Oh, it has opened. Oh, I suppose literally just. Yeah, like just. Yeah, there's no timetable for this, so... Lock doors. Yeah, doors are locked. Felixstowe town in, well, not very far. So that, I think, must go off to the docks then. And we go straight on. Cool. Onwards to the final stop of Felixstowe town. On the Felixstowe branch. Wanted for a 40 coming up. So let's set our thingamajiggy to 40. Maybe one day we'll go off down onto the down into the docks. One day. Randomly open the window if you want. Single yellow coming, just at 40 now, said it was coming down to 40, so... Yeah, what does everyone think of that? The Felixstowe branch. Nice little branch line. Yeah, nice little introductory run back to Gemma. Great Eastern Main Line. Although technically this isn't really the Great Eastern Main Line, but, you know, hey ho. So that goes off down to the port. How far is it to the station? Is that literally just here? Got an end of the line sort of warning board. So yeah, it must be just around here then. Or somewhere. Okay, a bit further on. And we're going to enter the platform at about 15 miles an hour. And TPWS does work on this train as well. So if you're going too fast, it will know, and it will stop you. And there's the platform. I think it's a dead end as well. Did they never consider electrifying this branch line? I mean, it doesn't seem like that far from Ipswich. Then you could run Felixstowe to London services. Maybe they used to do that. Well, I suppose Felixstowe's what, the freight terminal, isn't it? Not passenger. I think they do London to Harwich services. Quite a nice station as well, this one. Welcome to Felixstowe. What's that over there? Is that the original? What's that over there? There's like another station canopy, unless that was part of the station before. Have a look at it, is it? That'll do, you got a bit of a nose on this. Just gonna have a little ponder whilst we're yeah, was this the original station? Oh, that must be the original station, look. And then it's been cut as a car park here now, and you've got sort of the end of what was the old station as the actual station now. That's interesting. Yeah, obviously that used to be one big canopy before, but I suppose they cut the station in half because there's short trains. And well, now it's like this. So here's Felixstowe station, but we don't actually go there, we just go to here. Ah, you got the rail replacement service bus stop. Pretty cool. I recognise that bus there. Oh, they got Joe Dobson's logo. Or his background. Right, there we go. That's that. That is yeah, that was Ipswich to Felixstowe. 15 miles, not too bad. Links usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate links to UK departure boards. See you all and take care. Bye, guys.